We are, yes, sir. Build that beat up. I want you to see me. I want you to see me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we outside, baby. We outside. Yes, sir. Man, it's been a week, everybody, but we are here. We outside. It's 7:30. You're wondering, why did we get an early start? Well, because the people that we're going to be interviewing tonight are from Cleveland. So Cleveland's got a different time zone. So to make it feasible for everybody where we can all get on and enjoy the podcast, we just bumped it up a little bit earlier. So that's why we are on at 7:30. So we're going to let the crowd build up a little bit. But we are on. And again, my name is Daily Night Rider. And welcome to the We Outside podcast, everybody. Yes, sir. This is a podcast that's for the people, that's for the streets. We want to know what's going on. We want to know. And we want you to hear it straight directly from the horse's mouth. So that's why we don't edit nothing. We do it live and we bring it to you live and direct. We give it to you raw, baby. There's no editing on the backside, none of that good stuff. We give it to you raw. So again, I'm Daily Night Rider. We just letting the viewers build up. Check and see who's all out here. Okay. Bite fly. Okay, Ian, I already see you in the building. Olga, okay, I see you out there. Okay, Rain Energy, I see you. Who else is out here? Okay, B.I. Rick, I see you. All right. And quick announcement. So we just had our last Takeover Tuesday. The last Takeover Tuesday was in Redlands. And because of the weather change, the time difference, it's getting a little cold outside. So what we are going to do now is the switch up Saturday, okay? The Saturday switch up. We're going to be switching it up. Same routine we're going to be taking over, but we're going to do it on a Saturday morning. So it's nice and comfortable for everybody to get out there and enjoy the ride. So y'all stay tuned for the flyers. Switch Up Saturdays is coming. All right. Saturday Switch Up is coming. No longer with the Tuesday takeover. We've already done that. We took it over. Moving forward, Saturday Switch Up. What else? Quick announcement. Also, if you guys know Superman from The Outsiders, he will be having his birthday party / ride. I want to say December 12th or December 17th. One of the two. But check the page, check the flyer, because all the info is on there. We will be doing a ride. It'll be in San Bernardino. And that will be for our brother, our one and only, Mr. Outsider himself, Superman. So we will bring that information to you again in the flyer. So always check the page. I'm just doing the little miscellaneous things on this side over here. That's why I keep looking and dipping and all that stuff, making sure I got all my notes and everything ready. Yes, sir. So we are on. Okay, making sure I got this up live over here. Yep, that is on. All right, man. So again, this is a special show for us tonight. We have Bike Life Ian in the building. And just added, because we do things on the fly. I mean, it was always going to be added, but we just need to get the confirmation and all that good stuff. We also got Los Post in the building as well. So we're going to run a 2-for-1 tonight on the show. So you guys are in for a treat. So again, we'll be talking to Bike Life Ian first, all the way from Cleveland. We'll be calling him up in just a moment. And basically, we're just going to talk about how bike life is in Cleveland. Majority of the viewers are here on the West Coast. So this will give you an understanding of how things go down in Cleveland. And they just had a big ride out just past last week. Santa Blocks pulled up. For y'all that don't know, that's D Blocks. D Blocks pulled up. Blessed a couple people with some bikes. Bike Life Ian blessed a couple people with some bikes. So we're going to talk about how all that comes about, how all that gets put together, like who is making these calls, how the meetup is getting started, where everybody's meeting up and everything. So we're going to talk about bike life out in Cleveland. So with no further ado, Ian, I know you out here in the crowd, so I'm going to go ahead and cue you up. Yes, sir. And we're gonna get this on here real fast. I don't know what I just did. I do this every single week. You would think I have this down perfect. Let me find your name. There you go, Bike Life Ian. And we are going to call you up and bring you on right now and get this party started. Bam. Go live. Here we go. With no further ado, everybody. Bye. Yes, sir. Da, 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 da. There he is. There he is. What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. You the man of the hour. You know what I mean? I'm in your world. You know what I mean? Just trying to listen and understand and get the knowledge. So I understand you guys had a ride just last week. But before we get into that, let's get a little bit about you. Tell the viewers, who you are, where you from, what you repping, everything, whatever you want to know, man. Go ahead.
Well, my name's Ian. I'm from, not technically from Cleveland, but I drive about 45 minutes out there almost every week. Whenever there's either a big ride going or a weekly ride going, I'm out there.
Right.
So I got my Instagram name though from I just added Bike Life to it because I had a personal page and I decided to rebrand to make it so people knew what my page was about.
Right. 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 Yes, sir. So there it is, everybody. Bike Life Ian, real simple. Uh, my man added just his name through Bike Life on it, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. So let's talk about just bike life in general, man. What does that mean to you, bike life? Like, what does that mean?
I mean, it's all really just a family at the end of the day. Like, we all go outside and we're just getting together and we're having fun, keeping everything away from the outside world and everything else going on, and we're all just out there together and
Right,
having fun.
right. And that's what we really focus on, and that's what I hear the most. We nobody is out there just looking to harm, looking to do this, looking to do that. We just want to get out, and it's just stress relief. You know what I mean? Just to get away from everything that's already going on, crazy in the world. Bike life is that 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 escape. You know what I mean? For the moment.
Yeah.
So how did you get into bike life? Like, how did you find out about rides and all that stuff? I know everybody came up on bikes. We all had bikes when we was a kid. But how did you find out about bike life? Like, who brought you in? All that good stuff.
So I have a couple of friends out by me that we all live like almost an hour, 45 minutes away from Cleveland.
Hmm.
But one day, the one kid couldn't go, so he let me borrow his bike, and Bike Life Q brought me out there, and we rode, and we met Motor City Mo and the Detroit guys. It was a cold February like a Wednesday or something, like something completely random. And
Yeah.
I saw Mo surfing, I saw all of them doing wheelies and everything, and it made me just want to buy one. So I went and
And
probably a week later I bought my first bike.
okay. And what bike did you get?
I got the purple and black stealth mode big flyer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at my big flyer right here. It's right next to me. I got the I don't know what no, the Black Sparkle. There it is. I got the Black Sparkle. So I got the Black Sparkle. I got a Chicago Ripper. I got a PK. I got a Red Ripper. The red anodized. I got a two fast rippers and another big ripper over there, the black and gold, and a little 20s over there. Another P. Yeah, a lot of bike. A lot of bike.
Let me know something about that Chicago Ripper. Did you flip the tires? Cause I thought that would look way better.
So you mean like did I put the red in the front?
Hmm.
Absolutely. You damn right I did.
I saw the
Absolutely.
videos and the pictures, and I knew it needed to be done. It
Man,
looks
as soon as I bought that bike, that was the very first thing I did. I flipped the tires. I put the red in the front. I'm actually looking for a red white wall for the back. But everybody that I know who has this same bike will not come off that one tire. So,
huh.
if anybody out there and you guys are listening, I want that tire, okay? I want that tire. But I'm also not gonna pay a ridiculous amount. Somebody told me 400 bucks. I was like, bruh, really, 400 bucks is a $40 tire at most. Like, come on now.
It's the
Like,
top
let's be
dollar on it
reasonable.
though.
Yeah, it's like let's be reasonable. 400, but I got I got some little. Stay tuned for that Chicago Ripper. I got some little tweaks that I'm doing on it that I just seen. I was like, okay, this is gonna work. So I got something in the works for that. I just completed my fast ripper. I had it. It's all yellow and red. It's on my page, but I freaked it out a little bit. I was gonna do some other stuff with it. And I was like, let's just have some fun. So I threw it together. And then I'm redoing another one. So I'm always doing something with these bikes, bro. I'm always doing something, man. But let's get back to this, man. So somebody brought you out there, and when you got out there, it was like, you saw all these people just getting down, doing wheelies, and you was like, man, I gotta get in this. And then when you bought your first bike, the Flyer, did you change anything on it at first, or you just left it the way it was?
No, actually, I only rode it for about a week, week and a half, and then I went and bought the D blocks that's on my page.
Okay, all right. So the D blocks now. That's the red gray camel one, right?
Is the red and green one. The red and
Okay.
gray, Los has that one.
Okay. He just got. All right, we're gonna get into that in a moment, but okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, man. I had the D blocks as well, and I ended up blessing um a beach mode from the SE team with it for his little nephew. So we gonna get that out to him,
Yeah, I
Vegas,
was hearing about that
real
last week.
soon. Yeah. So we're gonna get that out to him real soon, man. Okay, so when you got into the bike life, like, what was your take on it? Like, how is the bike life scene in Cleveland for the people out here that don't know? Because in Cali, it's a lot different in Cali, versus in other states, especially East Coast and stuff like that. It's different. So how would you sum up like bike life out there in Cleveland? Like, what's the vibe like?
When I started in the summer, it seemed like there was a lot of people that were just getting started, and then there was a lot of people that were riding for years. And then it seemed like by the end of summer, a lot of those new kids started getting way better. And then we slowly lost some of the older guys, but there still seems to be that consistent, like 5 to 10 people that have always been there. Like
Yeah,
we got Los and Meech and all them that they've been riding for years, and they seem to be the ones sticking, staying in the like towards the leader roles.
right. Okay. And then far as like, with bike life, how it is now, it's like, why bike life, or is there other activities that you do as well, or is it just strictly with the bikes?
I play basketball too.
Okay,
That's, those are pretty much all my activities. I play a little bit of
right.
video games, but I haven't been falling off that a lot since I started riding bikes.
Yeah. And how is the weather out there right now? I know it's pretty cold out there, but is it snowing or anything like that, or no?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
I've been to Columbus, Ohio for like 2 weeks. This is before bike life, long time ago when I was doing some other stuff. But I used to work for a production company, and I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it was a TV show called Extreme Makeover Home Edition,
Hmm.
and we they built a house out there in Columbus, and I was out there when they built it. But they was in the summertime. It was hot as hell, but it was a Christmas themed show, so we had to pretend like we were cold, and we had to pretend like it was Santa Claus all over the place. Like they had lights, decorations. So we basically had Christmas in the summer. It was fun, but
So
I
here,
was out there for 2 weeks, man. It was nice.
let me jump ahead to the ride out a little bit. So the
Yeah,
weather, we were looking for about, I think I planned the ride, and then it was probably like a month where I started like, and I posted about it and everything. The weather went from being 55 and sunny
rideable,
down
right?
down to 30s with 15-mile-an-hour winds
Woo.
and rain, and then turned out the day that it was going to be like it just fluctuated all the last 2 weeks, up and down,
Okay.
up and down. Turns
I
out it was the
Go
snow
ahead.
came out of nowhere. It snowed.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay. So
it
so I mean, but it was perfect for Santa blocks.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It really turned into Christmas out there.
But
But
for
you guys
Ohio
had no
weather,
idea.
it could change at any minute, any time, any
I
day.
bet.
It
Oh
can go
my
from 60 to
goodness.
snowing same day. It doesn't matter. Ohio's different.
Oh man. So okay, I remember you told me a little bit about that. So did you guys even end up doing the ride out?
We rode outside a little bit, and then we ended up in a parking garage.
Okay, and that's where the bike exchange and all that stuff was done?
Yeah.
So basically, like, you guys were in there, and then everybody was just showcasing their skills, like wheelies and everything. I mean, sometimes, you want to get out there and do the ride, but like just being able to showcase your skills and stuff like that, especially in front of D Blocks. I know he was out there cutting up, as
Well,
well. Did
we had a Tampa rider there,
uh-huh.
one wheel Justin, and we had I think 6 people from Detroit, 7 people, maybe more. I don't know. I missed
Yeah,
out counting, but then we had
yeah,
some people from Toledo. Like we had a lot of out of town riders, and
yeah.
it ended up being almost half the people from out of town.
Okay, okay. So it was still a good turnout. Everything
Oh
worked
yeah,
out well. Yeah. How many bikes did you guys shoot out?
we gave away 5, I
Five?
think.
Okay. And from those five, like, where do those bikes come from?
I I got one personally for the red Anos I gave away personally from me and some people that donated.
Right.
And then D Block's brought some, and then
Okay.
Kent Cycles, another like hour south of Cleveland, they
Yeah.
donated Block's Flyer.
Okay. Okay. And that's what I like to put out there as well, because a lot of times it's the individuals or, just other entities that are supplying these bikes. So I just want to make sure everybody knows, like, this is from the heart. These bikes are coming from your hard-earned money, because this is what you're putting your time and your energy into, you know what I mean? So it's good to know for the riders, for the viewers to know that this is coming from you guys out of your pocket, straight for the kids and stuff like that. So let's get into that, because I know I saw a post. I saw the post before, on Bike Baggy on Chance's page, and it was talking about basically trying to do like a redirection of the view of bike life out there. So what was the view like? Like what's the word on the street? That's being presented, that they say
In
about bike
Cleveland,
life. Yeah, in Cleveland.
we just got put on the news, and that was mostly from Los. Los does all that extra stuff to get everyone involved and get people
Right,
there, so we can get photographers and all this other stuff. Los handles most of that, and he does a great job with that. He ended
right,
up getting the news to come out, and they did a little video for us, and it was all in the article. Then there's
yeah,
a whole article about it, and it was just saying how we want to have a positive image and keep kids away from guns and all the violence that has been happening in Cleveland.
right.
Because the crime rates seem to have shot up this summer. I don't know how they were last year because I wasn't out there a whole lot, but
Yeah.
seems like they're very high this summer.
Okay. So this is all basically just to get kids on bikes and keep kids out of gangs, out of guns, and out of trouble and stuff like that. That
Yeah.
that's you know that that's that's exactly how it is here in Cali. Last week I had my guy Fever on, same thing. We do all this just to keep, the youth going, because like he said, and I always say, the youth is our future. So we have to invest into these young ones, if we want to see the outcome that we're looking to see. So that's good, man. That's real good. All right. And then let's see. I think we put that on there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up, D Blocks?
D Blocks is on. Okay, D Blocks. Darnell. We trying to get him on, man. He's a tough individual to lock down. We trying to get him on, but yeah, man. So let's get back into why you guys were down there. So how does D Blocks show up? Let's talk about that since he popped on. How does D Blocks pop up in your city? How does one say, you know what, I want Santa Blocks to come out to my city? How do you get D Blocks out there?
So initially in May he came and he said he wanted to do it, but then a couple months later from May I reached out to him trying to get a D Block sent out to Kent Cycles or wherever because I couldn't find one. I was trying to get Los a new bike as a huge
Mm-hmm.
surprise, and then he turned around and said, "Don't do that. We're gonna bring Santa Blocks to Cleveland."
Okay, okay. So you went through, what is you say Ken's Bikes?
Kent Kent
Okay,
Cycles.
Ken
That's where
Cycles. Okay.
I was trying to get one from there, but he turned it out, brought one out from himself.
Okay, okay. So then once D Block show up, what's the crowd like? Is it like people just like, oh, whoa, you know what I mean? Or and that was your first time actually meeting them, right?
No, I met him in May, and I saw him. We hung out in Cleveland, Grand Rapids, Detroit. We did a 3-day ride in May, and then I was at
Oh, okay.
Ebro, so I saw him there too.
Okay, okay. So you had already, okay, you guys had already had conversation. Okay. And then he shows up, bring the bikes out, and then everybody is like, the tricks and stuff that he does. What was your favorite one? Or did he do any that you hadn't seen before?
Back in May when he came, he smacking a water bottle around with his back tire or his front tire, whenever. I don't remember what it was,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that cracked me up.
yeah. D Blocks play full on hockey with that back tire and a water bottle. I've seen him do it before. All right, and then what about you, man? Did you learn any new tricks while he was there? Like,
No, I'm still really learning how to wheelie. I've never really put that much
really?
effort in. Yeah, 'cause I saw most surf and that's all I wanted to do. Then I got that
I've
down.
seen you surf, but I've seen you do wheelies too. You was at the front of the crowd on the thing. Are you just still perfecting it?
I'm still perfecting it. I can do it.
Okay.
I struggle heavily with sitting down.
Oh, wait, hold on. Look at this. Hold on, wait, hold on. When the man asks, the man shall receive. Hold on, we're gonna slap him in. Okay, D Blocks, here we go. Da, 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 let me see. Hold on, D Blocks. I see you. All right. We're gonna three-way him in. Let's do it. Let's do it, brother Blocks. I added you, brother. There you go, brother Blocks. What's going on, big dog?
First of all, hey yo,
Oh,
you
what
got
did I say?
not you, not you. You should not say we're gonna slap him in. That that was wild.
No, I saw your name pop up. I was watching what I was saying. I knew better.
Hey, Block, I say everything, bro. I say everything.
Nah,
You already
we gonna
know.
slap him in. That was crazy.
I'm a slide them in. You already know. Hey,
Nah,
I
that's
remember how you.
wild.
Hey, I remember how you got my son though. I remember how you got my son in Vegas. So, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I forgot what he said. He said something crazy. You got it?
No, no. When you had him posed next to the backdrop,
Oh yeah,
where
yeah.
where the
We can
the
head
little
to
stripper
next one.
thing was. You had him join in. So,
Oh
Blocks,
yeah,
man, tell us a little bit about how Cleveland was, man. How y'all linked up?
it was cold. We was in the parking lot fucking. It was snowing. You know, but we picked the right kids though.
Yeah, man, y'all always do, bro. Y'all always do. And I was asking him, tricks, and he was telling me about the water bottle. I don't know if you heard
Oh
how
yeah,
you
yeah,
was
yeah,
kicking
yeah.
the water bottle around. I told him that's a
Yeah.
crowd favorite right there. But you already know my favorite one is when you pop the wheelie and then you lean over the bars and you hold it for like a cool little second
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
The
then pop
frogs.
back into it and start working the cranks
Yeah, yeah,
and making the bike jump. Oh, wait. Oh, you on the move. Who is that? Is that Liam?
yeah,
God damn, Mo Willie Gang in the building.
yeah.
Look at
We in
this.
Cali. I'm in
Oh
Cali.
yeah,
Oh, you guys
D-Box out
from New
here hiding
York.
from the snow and shit.
And then he was
In
snowing in New York.
Stockton,
I'm not
right?
hiding from the snow. I love the snow.
I've seen you ride in the snow, bro.
Mhm.
I've seen Blocks. Hey, my first intro into meeting D Blocks, right? Indio, California. We start the ride out, blockheads. It starts raining like out of nowhere. Everybody starts turning around and just retreating.
I
And he
remember
pulled
that.
up next to me. You remember that? He pulled up next to me and was like, "Are you riding? Are you hiding?" I was like, "Are you riding?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm riding. We ride in the rain. We ride in the snow." I said, "All right then. I'm right behind you. Let's go." So we end up doing the whole ride, just me and you, basically like what, two other people
Mhm.
for like a cool minute, and then you went over there in the dirt and you was like, "Let's film over here," and you did some videos over there in the dirt by the palm trees.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I still
And then
got that
somebody caught a
footage.
flat. Didn't the kid catch a flat?
Yeah, somebody bike caught a flat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that was good times. Yeah, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you and Cali, y'all about to get into it out there for the up north ride, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Blocks, man, I want to have you on just by yourself where we could talk. I want to talk to you about the Santa blocks, the
Oh, you don't like you
Ebro.
don't like you don't like this three-way shit?
No, I like a three-way. I like the three-way. We about to have a three-way. I wish I could have a four-way with Los. Can we do a four-way?
I think so.
Oh, what?
Hey, all right, hold on, bro, hold
Nah,
on. We
you
go.
out.
Hey, since I got blocks on, we running the four-way. Hold on, let me find Los.
That sounded
Los, I
Hey
know
crazy.
you in the
yo,
building. Let's get it all in. Los, here we
Los
go. Invite Los on. You
Los
know
Hotter.
Los. Nah, he on. Let's bring him on.
Los a
Here we
rapper.
go.
Yeah, and
Is he
Akuma, what's
on?
up, Akuma?
yo,
There
can
we
y'all
go.
hear me?
All right. So
Akuma from
look,
Street Fighter.
just so all the viewers know, this wasn't like we didn't know this was gonna happen. We didn't know Blocks was gonna jump on. We didn't know Damo Willie Gang was gonna be on it in the cab headed up north. We didn't know none of this. Is off the script, man. That's what I love about the live. It's just it jumps off. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it, Los, man. Tell us what it was.
Where you want to
the
start? Where you want to
four-way is what
start?
it was.
let's start with the ride. Like when you pulled up, from what I understand, you didn't know you was getting a bike at all. Like this
Oh,
was
Oh,
brand new to you.
the
he didn't
last
even know
ride.
I was coming to the city.
No, so
You didn't even know.
the way it went, the first time D Blocks came was in May, and I had got him out here. We talked about it, and there's a team of us who did it, and then we came out there, had a good ride in the summertime. I was waiting for him to text me the whole time for Santa Block. D Blocks never texted me though. He put a text me when he was coming. So I'm like, all right, maybe like he gonna hit me up a little later this year. You feel me? That's how it's gonna happen. That never happened though. But he had meant his word. He kept a man his word. So I had to be where it be. Then all of a sudden, they're like, we got a surprise for y'all. Everybody got to popping up. Lil Mama got to popping up saying she coming. I'm like, okay. Then her aunt got to come, and then Hood Rich coming. I'm like, okay. So then D Blocks posted it. Then I'm like, I hit Ian like, yo, like, what's going on, bro? Like, you booked all them to come to the city? Like yeah, that's not a surprise. Yeah, man. Like I was out the loop all the way. And me personally, I don't like being out the loop. I like knowing what's going on in my city personally.
Right.
So that right there was just like, yeah, you feel me? But yeah, man, we pulled up and we was robbing. After that, like I met D Blocks, so I'm not like, oh, that's D Blocks. When I met him, got them up and said we talked, chopped it, and I didn't know still. I put up the night before, chopped it up with him. I didn't know I was getting that bike. And, it was cold as hell. It was cold as hell outside.
So you went home with the new D Blocks, right?
Yeah, y'all want to see it?
Yeah, of course we want to see it. Yeah,
It's laying in his bed right now.
I want to see it. That baby right. Hold on. I'm kind of right. I can't flip the camera.
That's all right. Oh, spinning around. That's fine. That's fine. So Blocks, man, hey, why he getting the bike ready? Where how far are you guys out?
We in San Francisco right now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. There are the bikes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You got 4 back there. Okay. Look at you.
Can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Los.
The other ones are not mine. So basically, we got bikes in here that we let kids ride and learn how to ride on, and that's like, yeah.
So
that's how I'm gonna bring some more out there when I come back out. Summertime, I'm gonna bring some more.
Yeah, that's love.
Summertime's going down. So how was the kids when D Block show up? You know, he in Santa Block's attire, like.
Oh, they didn't even know. I had regular outfit on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I left. I told them I had to go take a shit.
Oh my god.
I said, yo, nah, it's always something different. So if you hear me, I say I'm about to take a shit, don't think Santa Blocks is coming because I said I'm about to go take a shit. So that's not happening. Some people think that it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna change the Santa Blocks. No, motherfucker, I really gotta take a shit.
Bro. Oh my god, man. Leah, man, jump in real fast. Say 2 words, man. Say 2 words. Give us something.
I got my headphones in. Hold on, let me take.
Oh, okay. All right, don't worry about it, then. I was just going. I know he got something critical.
You can hear. You can say something.
Hey, what's going on, Leah? What's up, Dad Mo? I said jump in real fast. Say something critical to the people. You jealous?
He said say something to the people.
What's up, everybody?
So with you, bro?
Daily Night Rider with the Outsiders podcast.
Yes, sir.
Thursday
yes,
nights,
sir.
9:00.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There it is. A little intro. Okay. So let's get back to the bike life, man. So Santa Block shoot you a bike, man. Like, what is your feelings like?
He was going to cry in the car.
No cap, man. I was just stuck. When it first happened, I was stuck. Like it's just the history of it, bro. Like I bought my first D Blocks when I was like 18, 17. I worked the whole summer, like a hard summer to get that bike.
Right.
Just 4 years later, to get the bike from the person on the side of the bike given to me. Like it's just, I don't know. The feeling was just crazy. Like it was. I ain't had no words, bro. I ain't had no words, and I'm the kind of person. I'm grateful for it. Like nobody was close.
We close.
Like,
yeah.
I was grateful for it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And that's like a good feeling, man, because you like, man, like D Block's one of the greatest to do it. You know what I mean? Blesses you with a bike. Like that bike is special. You know what I mean? I'm looking at my son's bike right now where Blocks, you signed it up in Santa Cruz where you signed it. So, you know, it's special. You know what I mean? Especially when Blocks put the signature on it, it's special.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And I feel like I learned a lot from our talk, our conversation. Like, bro, done taught me a lot so far. And then from the videos I post and the reels I post and the content now, everything has developed so quickly. just from hearing the knowledge and taking in the knowledge that somebody else already know. You feel me? So
Yes, sir.
that's big bro for real, for sure.
Yes, sir. And you hearing it from one of the greatest, man. I mean, ain't nobody doing it like D Blocks. I tell everybody that I meet that think they a Willie
They
boy, I'm like,
trying. They
they
trying.
trying. They
We
trying.
trying, man. You feel me?
It's a lot of duplicators, but
Nobody
all
got the
still
smoke,
imitators.
man. Nobody got
Nah.
the smoke, man. You gotta have smoke in this game. No cap. You
Yeah.
gotta have smoke. You gotta have free smoke. Everybody don't got free smoke. Everybody like to talk a
Nah.
lot, but nobody really
Yeah.
got that work. Nobody really
No,
putting in for the
everybody doing it for the clout.
Yeah,
But
nobody. That's the
D
thing
Block's
right there,
got the
bro.
juice. So let's talk about bike life, man, because that's what I wanted to get into with the likes and dislikes for bike life. You know, every time I do the podcast, man, I ask where do you see improvement with the bike life? For me and Callie is I love camaraderie, if I said that right. I like that, you know, we can both battle, but there's a lot of like, I'm better than you type stuff. And I'm like, come on, man, like it don't have to be like that. We could just be battling, doing something. At the end of the day, we walk away and shake hands. You know, that's kind of my thing. I just want to see people just being able to, you know, shake hands and be like, all right, you got me this time. I'm gonna work harder, and we gonna battle again. You know, so how is that like in Cleveland? You know, and either one of you guys can answer or both.
With
Go ahead,
me,
bro.
yeah. So with me personally, I like competition. I like competitiveness, I would say, but
Right.
we don't really compete with each other. Like everybody's putting each other to that next level. So we gonna shit talk. You feel me? Wait, I can cuss on here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So,
Say whatever the
like,
We already broke that
you know what I'm
rule.
saying? So like,
Yeah,
like,
we already broke that rule. I mean,
yeah, these guys really did. But no, like you feel like I am that person who like smoke. I like shit talking a little bit, but I like backing it up. But it really pushed us to get to the next level for real. Come on, man, stop,
Right.
stop, bro. We not doing that,
Why'd you
man.
say what you just said?
Oh my gosh,
You
man.
say you like
Bro,
backing
we
it
on
up.
live, bro. You always on this.
Oh my god.
Man, look, I'm gonna
Say
get
you
to my
like
point,
backing it
man.
up.
D Block's over here tripping. Y'all seen him for yourselves, man. He over here. No, I'm not feeding into it, bro.
Hey, every time I see Blocks, man, this is what it is. It's smiles, and he always
what you say. You got
he
select
always
what you say
catching
all
you
around.
with something. He always catching you with something.
Man,
Every
like I was
time.
saying,
He
man,
did that
like
to himself.
I like to be competitive. You feel me?
Yeah.
So therefore, like I'm a shit talk, but we gonna motivate each other to get to the next step, regardless though. So like for example, if I'm out with Meech or I'm out with Ian can't Willie, I pull up on him with the wheel up. What did I say now? Y'all are tweaking,
I'm still thinking about what you said, man. That shit was crazy.
bro. If I'm out with Meech, for example, you feel me, we William, or I'm out with Ian and we William, I'll pull up on Ian because he can't Willie. I'm like, pick your wheel up, knowing he can't Willie, but I had seen him work consistently, you feel me, on get right. So
And
it's
that's
like,
when I grab his front wheel and I slam it down.
Y'all out there,
Everybody,
okay?
y'all
With
know
the
my
battle.
slogan, right? Y'all know my slogan?
It's probably
Don't
something
compete with
gay.
me. Don't
Huh?
compete with me. Eat with me.
Yeah. I hear
And I ain't
that all
talking
the time.
about dinner.
Yeah.
I'm talking about get this work, you know?
This work, yeah, man. This grind.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all all better than me, man. I don't Willie. I had to figure out what I was good at, and I got the gift of gab. I'm good at talking. I'm good at doing this. So this is my Willie right here. This is how I get down, man. 'Cause it's not that I can't Willie. I just don't even try. I don't practice. I don't do none of that, man. I'm a dad of 3. I just had a newborn. You know, I'm busy, but that's all excuses, anyways. Fuck all that. That's excuses. I could Willie if I wanted to, but I just don't. But man, D-Blocks, man. Hey, D-Blocks, if you had to put somebody next to you on your level, who's next to you? Who's the runner-up? I'm just curious. Who you think is the GOAT? If when you pass the torch, D-Blocks, who you passing it to?
Ian, the GOAT. Ian, the GOAT. Not you, Ian. Wrong Ian. Ian, the GOAT. I'm sorry. Ian, the GOAT got it.
Yeah? How
Yeah.
old is he? He's young. What, 12?
What are you doing up there, miss?
What is that? Oh,
I'm in
okay.
Cali, San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Oh, where y'all at? Y'all in
Ian the GOAT, like we are though.
not Lombard. Y'all in what's that district?
I don't know.
Man, it's a funny district out there. You gotta stay clear.
If you hit a turn too soon, you're gonna be in something you don't want to be
Yeah, what he said down there.
in. But why Bike Life Ian?
Y'all see how he ride? Y'all don't even know,
Yeah,
man.
right. But I want you to tell me.
He reminds me so much of me. Like he don't give a fuck about videos being recorded. And that was me back then. I didn't care about doing no videos to impress no company. I'm doing this because this is what I love to do. It's a difference, you know. A lot of people coming out here and riding just to, you know, oh, I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna tag them in this, you know. And they only come outside just for a video, just to try to promote that brand, and them brand ain't doing shit for them. So
That's Ebro. That's the definition. There was people out there getting clips, and I didn't see them the rest of the day.
yeah, they come out there for a bunch of videos and that's it.
Okay, but okay. So since we talking about Ebro blocks, how many people you think showed up at E blocks?
I don't even know. I don't even know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. When I was
just
talking
posted
to,
a video of it.
Yeah. Oh, you was out there too?
Yeah, go if you look at my page. I just posted a video, and it's different clips of different areas.
Ebro is a different kind of ride. That's a ride out.
I almost passed out after.
That's what I heard. When I was talking to Dad Mode, he was telling me like you could literally do the ride, go stop, go get something to eat, come back, and then just catch another section of the ride. Like it goes. And I was like, man, I mean that's dope, man. But I just don't understand, how can you organize like if somebody get a flat tire, it's just like, hey.
That's how I tell motherfuckers the technique. You know, you get it in the tube, take it out the box, zip tie that shit to your rim. You know, put it in the middle of your rim. Zip tie it to the hub.
Ready.
Get some quick patches. You know the glueless patch.
Yeah.
Get one of those CO2 cans. Where you can just,
the little mini ones. Okay. Y'all hear that? D Blocks
take care of your bike. Yeah, of course. Some people think I just be talking shit, but these gems. They don't listen.
Hey, Blocks is the truth, man.
They don't go through their head.
I don't roll with you plenty of times, bro, and you the truth. And even when it comes to fixing parts, bro, I done seen you do some off the wall shit with some bikes, and it worked. Like, remember the last year 3-day ride out when old boy had bent his rim at the top of the hill, the Mike Buff, he was trying to like bend it, and you grabbed the wheel and just banged the shit on the floor like several times, just like bam, bam, going crazy. And I was just looking like, bro, that rim is done. No, it wasn't done. That perfect straight, bro. D Blocks got it perfect straight, and I was looking like, okay, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I got a new technique that I learned from when I was in Jamaica. Because when I went out there, I only brung Burlington County Bike Shop gave me like 50 inner tubes probably, right? And all I had, I just want 29s, and them kids mostly got 20 inches or 26s. One of the kids on the 20 inches caught a flat. And the way he stuffed the inner tube, like he stuffed the inner tube inside, like a 29, and made it into a 20 inch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just did that recently. That shit actually works.
And it don't blow out like one side?
Nah. Matter of fact, I did that in Ohio.
Oh, really? Okay, y'all saw that? Because I wasn't there.
Remember the kid that caught a flat?
Oh,
Los,
yeah.
Los, remember I gave him your pegs? I told him, give him your pegs.
Hey, D Blocks got little tricks, man. Like, every time I ride with Blocks, man, I just watch. Like, I don't even ask questions. I just watch. Because I just want to soak it up and just learn, you know, how you do this. You know what I mean? It's a work of art, man. It's poetry in motion.
Yeah, soak it up.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta start using some different phrases, yo. That shit just be sounding crazy.
We didn't have SEs. Like, we only had SEs in my city for about like 4. I think EJ was the first one, so that's like 2017, 4 or 5 years.
Nah, y'all don't got them. I consider Cleveland like y'all still left. I feel like Cleveland is left behind right now when it comes to like bikes.
Yeah.
Really?
And with that being said, like when we didn't have
like back then, it wasn't just like, you see how now it's like a bunch of SE bikes and other bike brands.
Yeah.
Out there, it's like, you know,
yeah,
that's still basically in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, they got all shitty bikes, you know.
And the thing is, like, for all them years, we was riding like that.
But you know it's crazy? The motherfuckers that's riding shitty bikes.
Yeah,
Yo, do a trick. Boss spin.
Got that work.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
The ones who got them kind of bikes, we've been riding for a long
Exactly.
time.
The ones
Yeah.
that got shitty bikes, I guarantee you it, will burn up anybody on one of these new bikes, the SE bike.
That's what I'm telling
If
y'all.
you
Like,
get them on
flat
the
out.
SE bike, it's over. Look at them kids. Look at the bikes I
Yep.
took to Jamaica. Them kids is on
I
fire right
saw.
now.
I saw.
kids is
Hey,
on
I
fire.
saw a cat. He was out there barefoot, getting it, bro.
Yes.
Getting it,
Them kids is
doing
different.
work, barefoot, leg drag, wheels up. I was like, bro, like
And
they was getting it.
them
So
kind
yeah,
of kids, they want it, bro. Like, they want it a little bit more than everybody who been giving bikes and got inherited money and got money given to them to buy these bikes. Like, I got kids in my city who ride 20 inches, who ride 26-inch mountain bikes from Walmart and really have work. I was riding since I was 8 years old and I'm 22, bro. We didn't have SEs until I only had my SE for 4 years. But I was
Yeah.
riding since I was 8.
Yeah.
I was riding a 20-inch BMS bike for 10 years straight. I built my
Jeez.
name up in bike life of a 20-inch BMS bike before I got any bike. I couldn't Willie for 10 years
You
straight.
got videos? You got videos?
On my page. Go by my page. On my page still. You go on my page right now for 2016, bro.
I got videos on MySpace.
Yeah, I believe you. That. You kind of old for that.
I ain't that old.
You kind
Hey,
of
I
old.
was I was looking at your MySpace page and I shot a comment, and I guess it has like an auto reply.
On MySpace or Facebook?
Facebook.
Oh yeah. I got
Facebook.
auto messages because there be thousands of motherfuckers hit me up for bikes. I'm like, I ain't got no bike.
Yeah,
my
it said something, and it said,
Message me on
please reply to Instagram. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
message
did
me
he
on
just
Instagram.
tell me that, or is this an auto reply?
Nah, that's auto reply. A lot of people don't know that. They just keep messaging me. Oh, he responded.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, all right then, man, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram then. And I was like, okay, that was strange, but all right. But yeah, man. So Bike Life Ian, man. What else is going on out there, brother? What else is going on in Cleveland? Or
Yo.
even with you? What'd you say? Oh, Blocks. All right, Blocks has exit the building. I didn't even know. Hey man, we appreciate you hopping on, brother Blocks. I'm gonna hit you up a little bit later on, and we gonna schedule your own appearance, brother. So let's get back to this, man. This is all improvised because we live, you know. So we appreciate Blocks jumping on. So I'm gonna take this little time out just real quick to run through the comments. I like to give people an opportunity just to ask questions or just so you can see who's in your fan base out there that's watching. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna scroll up a little bit and just see if anybody, and also anybody out there in the crowd, if you guys got questions or anything that you want to ask these two brothers, feel free. Or if you guys want to help out in that bike life community out there by getting donations out there, getting bikes to them. You see that they're doing the work. You see where the bikes are going. They're going to kids, getting kids on bikes, and that's the whole motto. That's what we out here doing this for. So if anybody want to most definitely reach out to them, you can most definitely hit them up in the Instagram. Go ahead, Ian, shout out your Instagram again, and then Los, you shout out yours.
_bikelife.ian.
Yes, sir. And Los?
Yeah, my Instagram is LosPost216, LOSPOST216, and also Cleveland Bike Life is on the shirt, CLVLND Bike Life, Cleveland Bike Life.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And then oh, you said donations, right?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there's a GoFundMe link in my bio right now. I've been giving out bikes in the city for about a year now, and a little bit before that, but right now I started GoFundMe this year, so it's in my link right now. And that is basically raising funds to get the parts we need for the most part and buy 2 more bikes, but mainly parts. We need parts. Trying to fix a lot of bikes in the city. Trying to fix a lot of kids' bikes in the city right now to give them more bikes to ride versus trying to buy big, expensive bikes for now. But donation link in my bio, and you can also hit the DM for any other inquiries as well.
It's in my link tree too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So both of these fellas got the links in both of their bios. Hit them up, man. Hit them up. If you guys want to look, even if you just got parts at home that you're not using, they in good condition. You know, not your beat up stuff. You know, they don't want your trash. Yeah. But you got some parts that you was thinking about using on a build and you didn't use. Hit these brothers up and be like, hey, how can I get this to you? You know what I mean? So Ian, let's talk real quick because I know you got a good vibe going with Chance. I know she ain't able to be on these lives. You know what I mean? She get her beauty rest in, but let's talk about how that came. You know, I talked to her quite a bit, but I want to hear your words. How did that come about with bike bagging?
So back in May, D Blocks, I think it was May, it might have been before. He went live with her and then like just got her a bunch of people in her live. So I started watching it and she did her giveaway. I think it might have been Easter or something where she stuffed it full of candy or something and you had to guess how many were in there. So
What the
then I
hell? How
reached
did I
out.
miss that?
That was I
Oh,
think that was Easter, I don't remember. But I reached
okay.
out to her and I was just trying to see if she would like send something out and
Mm-hmm.
we could give it away at the D Blocks ride in May. So I reached
Right.
out to her and Insane Chains, and they both ended up sending me stuff. But then that connection just kept building and building throughout the summer, where we were constantly talking and sharing each other's reels and keeping the exposure for both of us up.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, man, you do an excellent job of repping the bike baggy stuff, man. Every post, every time I see it, like I just be like, man, like, you know what I mean? I love posting their stuff, but I'm like, look, I don't do no wheelies. I just be cruising on the bike. Like, it's only so many posts I can do of me just, you know what I mean? So I just do like steals. I'll do pictures and stuff like that, like the bike sitting in the corner and post it, but. Every time I see your videos, man, you be repping, and I like that because I support her. She's small business, so I want to see her business flourish. So for everybody that don't know, we're talking about Bike Life Baggy. If you don't have one, hit her up. Um, Hit the website. The website is live, bikelifebaggy.com. You can go on there and grab yourself 10, 20 bags, you know what I mean? Get them. And just so everybody knows, because a lot of people have been hitting her up about doing a different type of bag, the triangle bag for the frame in the middle of the frame, that triangle bag. She got that coming. She got that coming. So most definitely stay tuned for that because she listens. You know what I mean? She hears. She put her ears to the streets and she hear what the people say and she's like, okay, let me do that. So when a person is doing that, they catering, like we gotta support. You know what I mean? So I always shout out Bike Life Baggy, man. I have them on all my bikes as well. So most definitely, man. You guys go get you the bags.
Yeah, I had that
Um,
conversation with her in May. When she sent us out the original bike baggie, and I told her that like I like it, but it was like I didn't get a use out of the phone holder or anything because I was putting it on the frame part where the seat post goes in, just because it was out of my way and stuff. So I was using the bag, but it just wasn't really fitting the vibe we had going on. And then
right.
she then informed me of what was coming. So then the bar baggies came out. She shipped them out. We gave some away. But
Hmm.
I legitimately love using it because then my pockets are empty. I don't have to worry about
Right.
dropping stuff.
Right. I'm the
And I don't
same way,
really
man.
like Los rides with the fanny pack, but I don't like the strap going around my body. It bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way because like
But hey,
sometimes, we hill climb or whatever and your shirt come up and that fanny pack be on your skin and it start rubbing up and down and if Box was on here, I know he would say something, man. So you know what I mean? But for real, like when that get on your skin and it be rubbing on you, you be like, like it's uncomfortable. So I do carry I got a chest bag, but then I also carry a fanny bag every now and then, but I wear it across here, you know what I mean, and not around the waist. Yeah,
yeah,
go
I don't
ahead.
wear mine around the waist. I don't go
Oh,
around
okay.
the waist.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's
we
on
should have started there.
the chest. You feel me?
We should have started with that. But yeah, man, I'm looking in the crowd, man. Y'all, oh, Los, you was already answering. Okay, you over here side working at the same time. He
Yeah,
over here shooting the
yeah,
message. Yeah, I got you, brother. The shirt. Yeah, I got you. All right.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, that's how you do it, man. So I see you a vet with this. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I got you. But man, y'all got a lot of love. I see people all the way from Jamaica on here. That's
Jamaica,
good,
no,
man.
Jamaica got love. After D-Block went out there, I started to connect with some of their riders, and we started to get
Yeah.
out. Jamaica, I got love for them. I definitely want to go out there. I'm sorry I couldn't make it because I might have my information right, but
I
yeah,
would love to go two places I would love to ride bikes at and do a ride out. One, Hawaii. Every time I go to Hawaii, I always see a ride out. Every time I go to like Oahu and stuff like that, I always see a ride out there. I'll be there for like a week. I'll see at
yeah.
least like 3 rides. Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna
And
fake
it's
though,
a
man. You gotta come to the East Coast, man. You gotta come to the East Coast. You
no, no.
got
I'm
stuff
coming
going
to
on.
the East Coast.
Midwest,
I'm coming
East,
to
like
the East Coast.
I
I
see
just
my
can't come
brother.
there. I can't come there in the wintertime. But I most
No,
definitely want.
bro.
I most definitely want to get down there come summertime when it's warmer. I want to get out there. But yeah, man, I most definitely will. And then if y'all hit Ebro next year, for sure I'm gonna be at Ebro.
Yeah,
For
I'm yeah,
sure I'm
bro.
gonna be at
I
Ebro.
got injured before Ebro happened this year, so I couldn't make it.
We're putting
Okay.
Los in a bubble this year. We've already discussed it. It needs to happen.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
I
be
got
Bubble Boy at the ride out, or just prior, so that you can make
He
it to the
missed
ride out.
he
just
missed
prior.
both the New York rides because something happened.
Yeah, I got
Ah,
injured. I got injured real bad, bro. I got Ebro. I got injured. I was doing like a tour type of thing. I was going to different cities, and then Ebro was my last stop. And I called this time of year my fourth quarter. I just was on my fourth quarter type of vibe. You feel me? So I did. We did what ride out? We did our own ride out here. Then I think we went to Akron for my Curtis Memorial ride out, and then Ebro was the last stop. At the Akron ride out, I went viral. I went down some steps. went down some steps, and I hit the brake too hard and locked the brake up, and it slid off the step.
I still want to
And
apologize for that,
I
Los.
flew across like 5 different flights of steps and hit the ground, and then my back hit it, elbows. Like I did all this right here, bro. Side the elbows got me up.
And I feel bad because he landed it, but I was far away, and I went to move closer. He came through and landed it. I wasn't recording. He
And
said, I told him I didn't record it. He went back through and did it again, and that's when he fell. If I was just recording, it would have never happened.
I caught COVID the next day. So after that,
oh, damn!
yeah. So
You fell so hard you caught COVID. My God.
yeah, man, big like that, man.
Oh,
but like,
man.
yeah, man.
And Ebro was a week away from that day, like a legitimate week.
So you was out. You was out. I see somebody. I saw it go by, but they said, well, just in you guys' opinion, but they said, what's a good starter bike? Go ahead. I'll let you guys answer it.
I feel like personally a good starter bike. I mean, it different opinions. I went from 20 to 29 inch, so I feel like anything's possible. You feel me? But if I about your height as well, I feel like a good bike is 26 inch BMX to 29 BMX will do you good. Even if you feel 29 is too big. My cousin is about like 5'6". He been wheeling. I've been teaching him how to wheelie, and he been wheeling for 2 months now, and he can wheelie a 29 inch big ripper. So
yes,
I feel like anything from a 26 to a 29, it don't matter if it's a flyer, a ripper, a throne. Anything from 26 to 29 is a good starter bike because you can learn your balance and learn how to ride and get comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
6'1". I ride a 26, the 26 PK, the Miami.
Oh, okay. That's what you own?
I ride that in the D blocks, but my PK, I got a bent axle right now, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I had that bike a little while ago. That's one of my son's favorite bikes, the PK, and just all the PKs. He stays on the PKs. So yeah, that's most definitely one of his favorite bikes. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking in the comments just to make sure I didn't skip over nobody's questions. I know there's a lot in there. I see Matty Active. Okay, all the way from Colorado. What's going on, my guy? Matty Active. Yes, sir. Let's see. Just picked up a Willie bike. Get ready for some content. Okay, that's from B Kong Blocks. Okay. Somebody said, shout me out, please. So this is Johnny on the spot 127. What's going on, brother? We shouting you out, man. You ask, we shall receive. Let's see. We have a mask. Okay, if you're around Colorado area, come out. Adventure cycling. I'll hook you up. Okay, all right. I most definitely will be out in Colorado. I won't say soon, but I want to try to get there at least next year. It'll be during the winter time because I do snowboard, so I try to get out there at least once or twice to hit a winter park. Where you guys are at? Do you guys have like snowboarding?
Yeah, we got some places snowboarding, but not in the city of Cleveland, like not in actual Cleveland, like the outskirts, suburbs, probably that, but not the city of Cleveland, no. But I ain't gonna fake my brother. I do want to go into something that Unique was talking about briefly. So when y'all was talking about like people riding with like attention and all that kind of stuff, and like not riding for the true cause, like that's something that our city is like really like big on. We've been riding for about like I say a long time, and bike life in this city has been a big prominent thing. The main thing that saved like these kids' lives in our city was bike life. Before the clout, before like the attention and the likes and the Instagram reels, before it got this big, this is what we've been doing this for a long time to keep kids out of trouble. Like I want to emphasize that for everybody watching. Like, I don't want anybody to think that when you get, like, you can ride bikes to get on these kind of platforms and talk and get attention. That's not what this is for. Like,
Right.
That's not the one. The people who really do it, they don't do it for them reasons. Like, who really understand what bike life is. It's not just a hashtag or a trendy thing to do. It's really a lifestyle. And if you were invested in that lifestyle and you in it, like, we didn't took L's over this. Like you said, I didn't got hurt before at Ebro. That fall went viral, but that fall could have been detrimental to my actual health. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it comes with these costs. So I just want to put that out there. You feel me? 'Cause everybody, I feel like it's a large trend going on, and people can actually get hurt from thinking that these tricks and these stuff you on Instagram is just fun to do, or it's a trend to follow, and you get cool points for it. No, bro, this is not that. I want y'all to know that this is real life that you're gonna be doing, and it's something you need to put some time into and understand as respect. So.
Yeah, and that's true, because that's kind of how I started. Is when I saw that stuff, I thought it was awesome. I wanted to do it. I wanted to make videos and see all that stuff. And I spent a lot more time talking to Los outside of the bikes, and texting and calling and everything. And I learned a lot from him. He's like, I told someone the other day, probably like 2 weeks ago, it was me and Los and one other kid. We were in the back. We were heading home. We were going to leave. And I told him, I said, Los is only a year older than me. He's 11 months to the day older than me. And I said, I look up to him, and he's basically my age. Like, you can look up to people younger than you, any age. Anything. You can look up to anybody. It doesn't matter size, nothing. Like, I look up to Los because of what he puts out there and what he shares and what he says. And it inspired me to want to give away bikes and do all that other extra stuff because I see him doing it and hear him saying things. And it changed my whole perspective. I still put out videos, but if you look at my page, probably more than half of the videos aren't even of me. And I'm tagging people. I'll post some other people's videos, but I let them know. Like, I put on there who recorded it, everything. You gotta make sure you gotta bring everyone involved and bring everyone up with you.
Right. Gotta shout the love out, man. And y'all getting plenty of it, man. Here in the crowd, I see my boy Yada Amin all the way out in the Blockheads out in Indio, man. They said they got to get you guys out there for a ride, all the way out here in Cali and Indio. So,
hey, man,
shout out to Yada.
India, I got love for India so much, like so much.
India or Indio?
No, Indio.
Well, that's different. I'm so sorry. All respect. My apologies. I thought he meant India.
No, Indio is going towards Palm Springs in California. So one of the guys from the Blockheads, who they do a pretty big ride couple times a year out there. They had D-Blocks out there. That's where I first met D-Blocks, was out there at that ride. SE was out there. A gang of the SE riders was out there. So they most definitely, they put in a lot of work. They just like you guys. Their mission, get kids on bikes. They do the rides, just like you guys, real positive and everything. So he's one of the guys that really be putting in the work out there. Young cat, just like you guys. So his name it's a long name. Yada mean. Like, you know what I mean? No. But yeah, out there in India. Yes, sir. SoCal. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, and that's why I like doing this with cats on the East Coast, cats on the West Coast, cats down south, just all over the nation, because to get everybody, you may have that opportunity where you could branch out, you know what I mean? And bring, Cleveland riders to Cali or Cali riders to Cleveland. I want to be able to, like, if I go to Cleveland, I want to be able to be like, hey, I could call on these cats right here. Yeah. And I know I could pull up with them and go ride. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You guys come out this way, but like, we gonna hit up Mark, man, Daily Night Rider, and see where is what and who is where, you know what I mean? So that's most definitely why I like doing these lives with people all over the nation, man, just because, like they say, we ride as one. And I truly believe that. When I get out there, I want to feel like we ride as one. The same as you guys do. So then we basically just bridging the gap, and I travel quite a bit. So I may be somewhere out there where I'm like, hey, man, I came out here on some other stuff. I don't have my bike, but like, can I pull up and borrow a bike and we ride? You know what I mean? So, and I want you guys to be the same way. Yeah, and I want you guys to be the same way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's the whole reason for me and getting the whole podcast started, just to bridge that gap in between cities. Because I was watching stuff on Instagram, and I'm like, man, they doing work in New York. They doing work in Cleveland. They work down south. but you just see it on Instagram. You never really get to connect, you know? So, you know, when we came up about doing the We Outside podcast, it was just basically to bridge the gap and encompass everybody, you know what I mean? And we get to listen and hear how things are being done, and you know, and then we can sit back and be like, hey, let's collaborate on something, you know, at some point in time, and we pull up out there and this and that, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's the whole basis for this. So most definitely, man. I think 8:30. I think we got everything in, man. I don't want to keep you guys all night long, but I think we got everything in, everything on those questions. You guys got anything you want to add to it? I'll let you
Yeah,
guys go one at a time. Go for it.
I want to cut back to that. How I was talking about the news article. I want to let Lo speak on that because he was
Yeah.
the
Oh
one that
yeah.
got that all happening,
Yeah.
and
And we didn't
let
get
people
your
know about that.
opinion on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Like, right while I was doing that interview, if anybody on here don't know what buck means, but like keep it
Right.
100,
Keeping it
keep it
real.
real.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel
Keeping it
me?
real.
But
I know what it
like,
means.
yeah, you feel me? Like during that
Yeah.
interview, my boy Chris Webb. So I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I'm gonna tell you how I felt. Number one, long story short, how it happened was I was riding with the kids. I started doing a Monday, movie Monday ride out, a weekly ride out called Movie Mondays, and
Okay.
I was doing it after this video of us went viral. I wanted to do something in retaliation, a positivity retaliation of what happened occurred with the police and going viral. So I started doing a weekly movie Monday ride out, and we rode to the skate park that day, particularly. And a photographer was there taking pictures. He asked to take pictures of us. I said, yeah. He thought I said no. When I went back to him, I asked him, could he get a picture of all the group? Because I'm starting to go fund me to raise money for the kids. So he said, oh, I thought he said no. I said, no. I said, yeah, but you can get it. He took pictures of us, send me the link. It was all dope. I said, let's connect more, bro. I like the pictures you're doing. How much you want to charge? He says all free, but it's all love. I said, for sure, bro. Now I'm about to put you on. Cause I make music. I'm trying to promote you now. I told him put us to the ride out, and then he put us to the ride out we had the next week later, and told me that he had to connect for me as well. Took pictures of us. Send me a text, put me on with somebody on the news that want to do a feature of us. I thought it was some fake stuff or
Mm-hmm.
some like beneficial type of thing, but it was actually all mutual and all love. His name is Chris Webb, who did a feature, and he put us on the news, and then I did the interview. Then during that time, during the interview, I had just lost my grandmother, so I wasn't in the mind space of really like talking that much. And I thought I did a terrible job. I thought I sold.
Nah,
Hey, boy, I thought I sold the bag though. I'm like, he asked me questions about bike life. How do I feel? Our city is real controversial when it comes to bike life right now. We got political people trying to stop it, commercial people
Right.
trying to start it. So it's a real conflict, and it's a movement within the city. People starting to love it. So it's a conflict. So he asked me these questions. I'm like, I'm selling the bag. They about to think we criminals. But bro definitely came through and like put it together very, very well and understood what I was trying to get out. And I guess I did answer some things right. So the whole interview was just like the purpose of it was to really engage the city and tell the story of the positive side.
Right.
Everybody looking at this like we criminals, or not everybody, but some people are.
Right.
And you got people who empower political positions who want to narrate a different story of what it
Right.
really is, rather than what it really is. And what it is bringing people from different neighborhoods together, like you said. Like on citywide, yeah, that's happening. And inside the city, it's different neighborhoods coming together from this side of town, this side of town. This side of town might be for this part of the side of town, but when you're on bikes, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
happen. None of
Right.
that happens when you're on bikes, you feel me? So
Right.
my main thing is I've been riding for a long time, and it saved my life, and it kept me out the streets. So I wanted to go in there and really speak my truth and speak the truth of what
Right.
really bike life is. And that's what it is to me. So
Right.
that's how that, you feel me, went down.
Yeah. Oh
Nobody
yeah.
take too much time, you feel me? Yeah,
Nah, man. That's what this platform is for, man. I want you to keep it a buck. I want you to keep it real. I want you to keep
yeah.
it everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when people outside of bike life look at these, they could be like, okay, so that's what's going on. You know, you hearing it straight from the horse's mouth. You hearing it straight from the riders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Telling you how it is. Because truth be told, man, it's like that everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to put these different type of stereotypes on bike life riders. You know, we have it here in Cali. You know what I mean? All over the place. The police going crazy in certain cities, and Long Beach, highway patrol drivers on motorcycles
Yeah.
chasing after riders all on the curb and stuff. Like, I've seen
Yeah.
it, bro. It's
I've been.
wild. Yeah, I've seen the
Yeah.
stuff that D Blocks be posting where the police is full on like WWE tackling people in the streets. Like,
What happened to us
it's
here in Cleveland,
it's
man?
funny, but it's not funny. You know what I mean? I see it all the time, and I just be like, man, like, is it really that serious for a bike?
It's
Like,
not.
you know what I mean? So that's why we want to put this out there, just to let people know, hey, we just like everybody else. We on bikes. We're not criminals. We're not thugs. You know what I mean? But on the flip side, there are some in bike life who do mess it up for everybody, and that's in everything. That's in everything. You're always gonna have those few bad apples, but as a whole, we ride as one, and we out here just to bring positivity to the streets, man.
Yes, sir.
So I think we covered that, man, and got that out there. I appreciate you guys jumping on here and taking y'all time out to join me. You know, D Blocks just popped in. That wasn't even, you know, it was just on the fly. You know what I mean? So we appreciate that, man. So Ian, man, you got anything else you want to add to it before we jump off?
Yeah, I got something for Los. Hey, Los, remember how I told you that whole event was planned? Pause. Just don't look at me like that.
No, I'm just listening. I'm not D-Block, bro.
But I went back and looked I just went back and looked at the DMs. I scrolled all the way back up to the conversation I was having about like getting you that bike.
Mm-hmm.
That was July 24th.
Ooh.
That secret was hidden since July 24th.
That was so you were trying to plan that right after you like met me at the big route out.
Huh?
Well, you ride was a little bit, but we had a big route out when D Blocks came in May. So after you met D Blocks, May, June, July, 2 months later, you were already on that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
See, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's love, bro. That's love.
That's love.
That is love. You know what I mean? My man felt that strong about you. Like, look, man, I got to get my brother a bike. You know what I mean? And that's unity, bro. That's what we need more of. You know what I mean? Truth be told, we need more of that. It's not just unity in our own. It's unity between different races as well, because that's the narrative out there. You know what I mean? They trying to pin this group around against this group. You know what I mean? But when you come to bike life, bro, all you see is bikes. You know what I mean? You don't see colors. You just see bikes.
It's power within that, bro, and people don't want to see that. That's why it's not just that we ride and we might pass a light as a group. There are community rides that happen in almost every city. Slow road, critical mass, they don't get bothered, bro. But when these wheels are up, like some of those rides be mostly the same races. So when we ride and there's a lot of us together and our wheels are up and we're still organized, it look like too much. It's too much power that can't be controlled, can't be benefited off of. And I ain't gonna talk too much because they gonna try to, but that's what's really going on, bro. We know it. So it's like you got to move accordingly. We're going to handle this accordingly. We're going to keep the positive going. And it's a movement you can't really stop, bro. It's going to continue with positivity. Love is not going to be killed. So
Right. Say that. Yes, sir.
This whole knowledge of me knowing he was getting that new bike all summer just gave me the perfect excuse to make fun of his old bike. All summer, it was all summer. You need a new bike. You need a new bike. When's D-Block's coming back? You need a new bike.
Hey, but he had you with the setup. You know what I mean?
He got me together.
He got you right.
I saw that single tear come down your face, Los.
Oh,
yeah, man.
It got real. It got real. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with
supposed
crying,
to show
man.
emotion. No, hey,
nothing wrong with crying. I just didn't cry that moment though. But ain't nothing wrong with crying, y'all. Let them tears out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I let a couple fly, be like, flick them off, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
He did. He ducked his head and he wiped his face and then turned back around for the camera.
Cold outside, my brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all funny, man. We most definitely gonna keep in contact, man. I just like chopping it up with y'all, so we most definitely gonna keep this going, man. Let everybody know with the shirts, because I know people was hitting you up on the shirts. Where can they find the shirts at?
So I would say just shoot me a DM. That's the easiest thing because you already see my Instagram name right here. After that, you will end up seeing other page that has the square, the online links and stuff. But for now, just shoot me a DM. We can get you set up and get a shirt, and then go from there. So yeah, just send me a DM. I ask for all DMs. Shoot me a DM saying what size you wear, you want a shirt, and where you live at. We can take it from there.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all coming on, man. Yeah, man, most definitely. I saw both of y'all, like I say, doing the wheelies. I saw you be doing the swerve. So in the next couple of months, I'm gonna be doing some segments on swerve and wheelies and stuff like that, where I may just be hosting it by myself, but then I want to take just people jumping in and talking about it from all over the place. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna see how I can work that out. But I most definitely want to be talking about that because I saw you putting in work, and we didn't really talk about that, but that's not what this particular segment was about. Yeah. But later on, I am going to do one about the swerve and all that stuff. So, Ian, man, you start practicing your swerve game. But, we most definitely want to get into that.
Keep
Oh
us
yeah, I see.
updated
I
though.
saw
That
y'all was
3 hour time
busy.
difference is no joke.
I know, I know. That's why I tried to do it, right in that middle ground. Not too early here where we can get our viewers in, but then not too late for you guys where y'all not like, oh man, I'm tired. But 8, 9, it's almost midnight there. So yeah, we gonna wrap it up, brothers, man. I appreciate y'all jumping on here, man, and we most definitely gonna stay in contact from moving forward from here on out, man. Appreciate y'all.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll see y'all in the future later.
All love,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. And there it is. All right. There it is. Another one in the books. Another one in the books, man. We had a lot of. I'm just doing an outro. If you want to, yeah, there you go. So another one in the books, man. We had we had a good time tonight. We had a lot of people just hop in, bro, and that's how we do it here at the We Outside Podcast. You never know what's gonna go down, man. We keep it live, we keep it entertaining, but we get the information out there to you guys. Um, like he said, if you guys need the shirts or if you guys want to get more information, you can most definitely hit them up in their DMs, jump on their page, um, and shoot them any questions, comments, concerns, or donations, anything you guys got for them, man. Hit them up. And other than that, man, like I said, moving forward, no longer the Takeover Tuesday for the Outsiders. We are doing the Switch It Up Saturdays, Saturday Switch Up. So stay tuned for the flyers. I'd like to thank all the guests for popping on. Bike Life Ian, Los Post, D Blocks for popping on, and my guy Dad Mo Willie Gang for popping on, man. And again, man, I am Daily Night Rider, and if you like what you heard and you heard what you like, I would appreciate it if you would drop that follow. Again, that's Daily NITE Rider, Daily Night Rider. That is me, and I will see you guys on 2. Peace. Have a good night, you guys.